Hello and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Transformers review for you. This is another in the Combiner Wars Deluxe class, FireFly. I believe in G1 he was called Fireflight, but Firefly is kind of a cooler name, so I appreciate the change. Nice pictures of robot mode and alt mode on the back. Again, he is one of the limbs of Superion. So we'll go ahead and get him out of the package and take a closer look. Just wanted to show off real quick, again, once you get the bubble off, I think the artwork looks pretty cool. And he does come with another one of these kind of cardboardy trading cards. So, just wanted to show that off real quick. Alright, so Firefly out of the packaging is very impressive. I really like all the white. I think it looks great with the red and black, contrast. Here he is from the back. Not too much plain kibble hanging off. This is kind of a metallic-y sky blue, which is really nice. I love the silver and the Autobot symbol. I'll zoom in so we can get a closer look at the head sculpt. I really, really like it. I think the blue eyes are great. I like the silver faceplate. I think it looks really good. Very, very nice and detailed. Very sharp. So I really like the design of this guy. I think he looks really, really good. Let me move this back. Articulation is pretty similar to Skydive from the other day. Head's on a ball joint for the shoulder. The arms can move a little bit because of the transformation in the actual shoulder up here. Now this one does not have a bicep swivel. The swivel's at the same joint as the elbow, so it can move from side to side, and then also the elbow joint. He's got waist articulation, he's got a ball joint in the hip, thigh swivel, and then 90 degrees at the knee. So pretty excellent articulation for a figure of this size, and I think he looks really, really good. He does have two accessories. He has this pretty plain black blaster here. Not a whole lot going on as far as detail with this guy, but it looks good. Fits right in his hand. Very good. And then, of course, he has his standard foot-hand connection, just like Skydive did. So, he's got... This one has blasters, whereas the last one kind of had missiles up here. But still looks pretty good. And again, he can hold that in his hand if you'd like him to. But I think it looks kind of silly. Transformation is also very similar to Skydive's. You're going to start by turning the head around, pull the canopy section out and up. Then you're going to, with this one you don't peg the feet together right away because you have to pull out this back piece, kind of the tail fin up here. But then you're going to open these up the exact same way and rotate the piece around. And you'll see that there's a tab right there. Well, I'm sorry, there's a tab here and a slot here. And that'll tab right in. Do the same with the other one. Rotate that up. Tab that in. And then you can come around and once you pull this out, you can tab these together. Right there, there's two tabs. They click together. And then there's two tab holes on the white parts down here. You can kind of see right there. And then there's two tabs on this. So just push everything down and it all tabs together. And then it also tabs to the back red section here. Just line up the panels. Then you can flip these two tails down. Make sure that's folded down. Fold down the two wings. And then come back under here for the arms. And these you'll just straighten out to the side. Push down. Make sure that the elbows are straight. And then there'll be a tab down here and a slot in the arm. So you just push that down. Mine's a little tight. There we go. And tab that in. So there you go. Now you have the plain mode. I think Firefly's plain mode looks great. I like the red and I really like the blue and gold on the wings here with the Autobot symbol. The silver canopy. Now this guy actually does have landing gear, where Skydive did not. So you can go ahead and put landing gear down. Not that it really makes much difference, because if you take it off, you pretty much... Well, I guess it makes a little bit of difference, but... But he looks very, very good. Still kind of see the robot mode underneath, but no big deal. Now he does not have a hole on top to put his gun, but you can do the same as Skydive. He's got holes on each wing. So if you wanted to mount these guns under the wing, you could. I kind of like just the classic look, just like this. But I think he looks pretty great in this vehicle mode. The foot transformation is also very similar to Skydive. You just rotate the port out, pull the canopy back like in robot mode, fold the wings in, and then fold this tail up, and then pop the foot on. So it's very, very similar to Skydive's, but I think he looks great as a foot. So the arm transformation is also very similar. Basically, you just have him in robot mode with his feet pressed together and then the waist turned 90 degrees so he can get elbow articulation. Pop the hand on the end. Now, instead of pushing these back, the directions have you lay it flat. It probably doesn't matter. If you really wanted to have it like that, you could. It just, as an arm, kind of looks better with them down like that. They have you take the robot's hands and just fold them back like this around the back. They don't really have anywhere for them to plug into. And then you pop the port out. And there you go. That's him as an arm. I think he looks better as a foot. Same with Skydive. When I combine Superion, I'll probably have him as a foot. But he makes a decent arm. Just wanted to do a little group shot quick of the aerial bots we have so far. I think FireFly and Skydive look great together. Really hope we eventually get a slingshot and an air raid to go with them. I know we have Alpha Bravo, but he's a helicopter, and I'm hoping that they use him as blades and do Protectobots, because I'd also love to get Protectobots. And I don't like when they, excuse me, when they throw a helicopter into the aerial bots. I like it to be like the original G1 and just be 5 planes, but that's just me. Some people like the variety, and that's cool too, but I kind of a purist in that way, that I like the 5 planes. So hoping that Alpha Bravo kind of becomes a blades, and hoping we eventually get the other 2 aerial bots. But I think this group shot looks great so far. So while I have Skydive handy, I kind of wanted to show you something real quick. I had him a bit mistransformed when I was doing my review, and I found out about it later. The shoulder piece here can actually push back and rotate down. You kind of swivel it around and it'll click back into place. And what this does is in vehicle mode, it allows the wings to be a little bit farther down. So as opposed to like if I just show you the canopy. I didn't even realize before that the wings were sticking out past the canopy, which kind of looks ridiculous. And this puts the wings in a much better position. And also there is a tab on the side of his legs, which will tab into his forearm right there, and that will allow the arms to peg into place in vehicle mode, which I'll show you real quick. I'll just transform this one side of him. So if I push the arm down, now it will tab in, and also the arm is a little bit more hidden by this back wing. So it's a much, much better look. As you can see, the wing is in a much better spot. It makes the jet more streamlined, and it does hide the arm a little bit more. So sorry about that. Wanted to get that information out there. Definitely looks much better when it's properly transformed. So I absolutely love FireFly. I'm really enjoying the Combiner Wars so far. I really hope we get the other 2 aerial bots, because I know Silverbolt's already coming out, so I'd love a set of the original 5 aerial bots. Don't know if it's going to happen, but I got my fingers crossed. But I absolutely recommend FireFly. I think I like him even better than Skydive. Not that there's anything wrong with Skydive. I think I just like the colors. The white really pops with the silver and the metallic blue accents. Just really love this guy's color scheme. Totally recommend him. Go out and grab him if you're a Transformer fan. If you've been looking for updated aerial bots that actually combined, this is what you've been waiting for. So get out there and pick them up. But I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to check out my Facebook and Twitter, there'll be links to them in the description below. So I hope you've enjoyed this review of Combiner Wars Deluxe, or Warrior Class, whichever you'd like to call it, FireFly, and thanks for watching.